Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm out here in the woods, believe it or not, and I wanted to show you guys some things. There's something that I recorded a while back that is really cool, and I lost the video that I made initially, but I did take some screenshots, some still shots of it, and I wanted to show you guys this on video, but I did put up the stills on my Facebook page, Frosted Forest Sasquatch Facebook page. So I know some of you guys have seen it, and those of you who have, feel free to just turn it off. It's just gonna get boring from here. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously. Anyway, I want to show you guys this stuff, and I want to talk a little bit about some things, but not too much because it's about the storm. I hear the thunder rolling in. So anyway, let me show you guys this stuff. And I just walked through a path right through here. I don't know what's up with it, but it's definitely one of theirs. I mean, it's a path that feet have made, that's for sure. And that's one thing that makes this so crazy. But anyway, I was riding by here one day, and it hasn't been too long ago, maybe a month at the most. I was riding by here and I noticed this tree bend that was not here like a day before. I noticed this because I ride this, as you can see, this is one of my main trails. That is the hill where the campsite's on, where I had the running Sasquatch encounter, Brian and I, when it ran past us that night. And this was like right off the trail. And it is super cool because, as you can see, this thing is like wrapped around that tree. Like it's going up and around it. And you can see where the bend is. There's a broken stick right by it too. And you can see right here, there's a bunch of sticks laying back here. These logs, but right there is where the bend is. It's anchored underneath this big log right here. And you can see though, I've noticed too, they think about how heavy something is and how heavy it's, what it's going to take to hold something down, because a smaller tree bend, and I can actually go and show you guys an example, and I probably will just for fun, but there's a few over here, a few bends, and I can show you an example of what I'm talking about. But right here you can see that they held it down with this massive log right here. And it's going to take a lot to keep that tree bent. That tree is not, it's not like a little small sapling. That's a pretty good sized tree. But I thought that was so cool. I mean, it's just so different because I don't ever see them wrapped around a tree like that. Typically it would be bent like, as you can see, the origin of the tree is right there, so it would be bent in front of the tree. Right here it's bent around the back of it. And I usually don't ever see anything like that. So that really struck me as interesting. Right here is a trail marker. These are trail markers because I know that because I always find them by trails. And you can see it's like leaned up right there on that fork. And that didn't fall there. Didn't fall through all that. So anyway, yeah, you can even see the trail where it's been walked upon. It's gonna storm pretty soon. I hear the thunder, it's getting windy. We've had the rainiest summer in the world, like in the history of time, out here in the south this year, which has been cool because I like my whitewater. But anyway, here's another bend. I just noticed this. Just noticed this, and I walked over here a few minutes ago and did not see that. But over here, I know there's a few smaller ones that I saw. Let me see, where are they? Man, I saw them a few minutes ago. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Right there. Now, this will prove my point. They used something just adequate enough to hold this sapling down. I mean, you can see it's not a big tree at all. And it's held down by this stick right here. And I mean, you can even see where it is underneath it, right there. Really cool, the way that they do all this. They're smart. They're very intelligent. They think of these things. They consider things before they do them. Or maybe while they're doing them. I don't know. That's usually the way I roll, but anyway. Yeah, so that's really all I wanted to show you guys out here. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit because you know, all you guys who have been with me, been watching my channel for years, you know, I'm kind of opinionated. I have a lot of thoughts about this stuff, and they're just my opinions, and I don't care who likes them. I really don't. Could not care less. But I do tend to voice my opinions about this stuff, and here lately I've recently watched a few channels, I guess. I don't ever watch videos. Like, I really just don't watch them. Mostly because of the fact that I live out here in a Sasquatch habitat. They live out here on my property, and so I don't really want to watch a whole lot of looking around and stuff because I know where they are. But that's cool if people want to do that. I mean, that's cool. If you want to go out and look around, that's fine. And you know, if you want to watch people do that, that's cool too. I'm not downing anyone for that. I'm really not trying to put anyone down. And but you know, I think it's important to have channels, or you know, to be able to show places that are Sasquatch habitats, that are established, that it's known to me anyway, and to those of you who have watched me, you can tell that this is a Sasquatch habitat. I think it's important to show this stuff, the structures and all these things that I show you guys. It's important to me to show that because this is what they do. And I'm just kind of actually looking off into the woods. I just realized you guys might be getting kind of bored of that, but I'll walk a little bit. Anyway, I think it is important, and that's what I've always wanted to do. I've always just wanted to show people the place I live, the place that they live, and the things that they create out here in the place that we live. That's always been my goal, you know. But I'm gonna try to take it a little further, and I'm gonna start making videos more frequently like I used to. And I'm gonna try to get them to do things that they haven't been able to do on video before, and it's gonna take some time, but I think I'm in a position now where I can actually show some things. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself and say that it's going to happen, because I don't know. It's all contingent on them. But I just want to be the type of, I just want to have the type of channel that you can go to and say, this guy lives out there. This is the stuff that they do. I mean, I've literally recorded like hundreds and hundreds of structures. I've got several years worth of structures recorded, and you know, it's just crazy because they always make them out here. They don't really take breaks from it. And everything that I show everyone are the things that I find. They're the things that I have come across out here. And I've had really crazy experiences, and I've gotten further with them than I ever thought I would. So I'm gonna base my content on that. This is the Sasquatch area, and they've been here a long time, and they seem to stay here, and I keep it safe for them. You know, I try to keep all the threats out. I try to, you know, I don't let people hunt here. I don't go out and fire guns and stuff all the time. I don't do anything like that. So I've always tried to make sure they know that it's a safe place, and I'm gonna do everything I can to help them and to keep them provided with a place like this. I guess a sanctuary, so to speak. But I heard a knock up there just now. And something moving over there too. Right over this way. Right over here. So anyway, I don't know. I rambled on a lot about this just now, so I'm about to head back in before this storm hits. It sounds like it's coming a lot closer, and I've been out here a while, and wind's picking up and everything. So anyway, I really just wanted to show you guys that bend, though. It's so cool. And right up there is where the Sasquatch ran past me. I talk about that a lot, though, because or I mention it a lot, I should say, because, man, it was a profound encounter. Still to this day, I've never had anything like that happen since. But anyway, that's pretty much it. But I just want you guys to know I'm going to be making videos more frequently now, because I want there to at least be one place where you see the same area. You know, you're not going to different areas all the time looking for things that can't be found, or looking for things that can be found, but you're not going to find them the way you're doing it. You know, there's a certain way to approach this stuff, and I've had to learn it through experience. And I know a lot of these people that I've watched recently do not do it properly. Not that there's like a set way to do this, but I can tell you what's worked for me, and they don't do it. But, you know, that's cool. You know, they've got to learn. Everyone has to learn this, and a lot of this is subjective learning. So anyway, the biggest advice I could give anyone, though, is to make sure that you show them respect. That gets you further than anything with them. And if all you're wanting to do is go out and look for signs and stuff, then more power to you. That's cool. But you're not going to learn anything about them doing that. You have to go further than that with it. And that's the path I've been on, and it's taken me years to get to where I am with it. So anyway, those of you who are wanting to do this like I do, stay in the same place. Go to that place, frequent it, and excuse me, make sure that they know you are of good intention. You're not there to hurt them. You're not there to disturb their structures. You're not there to disturb their habitat, their areas, whatever. You're not there to do anything like that. You're just there to learn from them. You're there to observe. You're there to help them. You know, whatever it is, you know, be as courteous to them as you would another human being, because they are closer to that than they are an animal. I will tell you that with certainty. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. So, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'm heading in. The storm's getting close. Stick stuck in my shoe. Anyway, there's a little squatch right there. There's one more view of the tree bend. That thing is so cool. It's the only one I've ever found wrapped around a tree like that. That big too, on that scale. I mean, that's just incredible. You know, they do things that just blow my mind, always. So anyway, I'll be back with you guys sooner than later, and I'm gonna start doing this like I used to, because I want everyone to be able to experience all this stuff with me. And just had to look again over here. I always think I see something, sometimes I do. But anyhow, I appreciate everybody watching, and let me know what you think about everything. And if you don't like what I've said, I'm sorry. Don't watch me. But those of you that do, I really appreciate it. And leave me comments, let me know what you think. So I always enjoy that, even though I've been really terrible about responding lately. I'm gonna make an effort to get better at that too. I used to be really good at it, but you know, it's hard right now. Kids and everything take up all my time. But anyway, I guess that's about it. I think they probably did that because it's anchored right there. Just see things that are everywhere, all over the place. But anyway, I appreciate it, everybody, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching.